Kate Martin's blunt observation after being trolled by Caitlin Clark. Indiana Fever guard Caitlin Clark and Golden Valkyries guard Kate Martin are so close that they've become almost synonymous with each other. They became good friends at Iowa, where they teamed up to bring the Hawkeyes to back-to-back appearances in the finals of the NCAA tournament and 3 straight titles in the Big Ten. Their first campaigns in the WNBA, however, were polar opposites. Clark won as Rookie of the Year, while Martin hardly had significant playing time with the Las Vegas Aces. Even though they were far away from each other, they remained tight. Entering the WNBA at the same time and going through similar experiences as greenhorn professional athletes also made them kindred spirits. And just like any good relationship, Clark and Martin like to make fun of each other. In a report from Time magazine's Sean Gregory, the Fever star admitted that she likes to troll at times, and Martin was once her victim. Gregory wrote that the 22-year-old Clark jokingly serenaded the 24-year-old Martin with songs of country star Luke Combs on her karaoke machine when the latter visited her apartment in Indianapolis in September. "She's not a good singer at all," said Martin, as quoted by the report. With Martin getting picked by the Valkyries in the expansion draft, she would need to get a new place in Golden State. Maybe she could invite Clark over and get some payback. Martin, who only played 11.5 minutes per game with the Aces, will get a fresh start with the Valkyries, where she'll team up with Clark's former teammate Temi Fagbennel and the likes of Iliana Rupert, Cecilia Zandalicini, and Kayla Thornton. Caitlin Clark says WNBA should advocate for Black women more. Eric Ogunbowl number 24 celebrates a 3-point basket with Caitlin Clark number 22 and Alicia Gray number 15 of Team WNBA in the second half against Team USA during the 2024 WNBA All-Star Game at Footprint Center on July 20, 2024 in Phoenix, Arizona. Team WNBA beat Team USA 117-109. Slits/Getty Images. Caitlin Clark wants Black women to get the proper respect and praise they deserve in the WNBA. On Tuesday, December 10th, Time revealed Caitlin Clark as their Athlete of the Year and featured an extensive interview with the WNBA rookie. One question found the basketball phenom acknowledging her white privilege. She then went on to explain that, while she worked to get where she is, Black women built up the W, so Black women should be getting more love from the league. "I want to say I've earned every single thing, but as a white person, there's privilege," Clark told the publication. "A lot of those players in the league that have been really good have been Black players. This league has kind of been built on them. The more we can appreciate that, highlight that, talk about that, and then continue to have brands and companies invest in those players that have made this league incredible, I think it's very important. I have to continue to try to change that. The more we can elevate Black women, that's going to be a beautiful thing." Elsewhere in the story, Clark finally opened up about not being selected for the 2024 Olympics team. Pundits, and some white fans at the time, were outraged that Caitlin wasn't tapped for the team. But Caitlin understands that the decision was bigger than her. "I don't want to be there because I'm somebody that can bring attention," she added. "I love that for the game of women's basketball. But at the same time, I want to be there because they think I'm good enough. I don't want to be some little person that is kind of dragged around for people to cheer about and only watch because I'm sitting on the bench. That whole narrative kind of upset me, because that is not fair. It's disrespectful to the people that were on the team, that had earned it and were really good. And it's also disrespectful to myself." Some white basketball fans have used the Indiana Fever star and other white players as a vehicle for their not-so-veiled racism. One particular incident found Aya Wilson being attacked by online fans after she praised Kelsey Plum and Paige Buchers for being aware of their privilege and using it to uplift other women of color. Caitlin Clark previously called out these fans, dismissing them as online trolls and stating that the WNBA has no place for them. During an interview with Indy Star, Clark explained how this racism does a disservice to the quality of the league and the players. "It's definitely upsetting. Nobody really should be facing any sort of racism, hurtful, disrespectful, hateful comments and threats. Those aren't fans, those are trolls. It's a real disservice to the people in our league, the organization, the players in the WNBA,